Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and... Wait, my name is Hunterman. I point up there, and I say, this is American Truck Simulator by pointing over here to the side. Yes, there was a Disgaea anime, and it was not very good. I don't remember how many episodes it got, but I only saw, like, the first 2 or 3. Considering how the game is, like, its own season of an anime... and I think it's paced pretty well for the story that it's telling. The anime is nothing like it and is actively bad. Alright. Oh. Here. So, one thing we're doing right here at the start, guys, is we have enough money from that last delivery to pick up 3 trucks and 3 new employees. So we're going to do that. I think Price was the last place? Yeah, okay. Couldn't I bulk buy? And you're right, I don't get a lot of drawing done while typing, but it's okay. Well, like I said, if I don't remember if you're on the Discord server, but if you are, then I can toss you into a voice chat and we can talk in voice and you could keep your hands free if you felt like it. I don't know about this Econo dude. Oh, he's a 2.5? Well, I guess I'll do it for... He's got economy, I guess. You've got some points I like. Long distance driving value target? Yeah, let's go. And... let's get the dude with explosive experience. Alright, we're already almost full on a whole new garage. Alright, I think the snowball is happening. I just cannot... I can't remember if we've spoken in the Discord, if you're actually in the Discord or not.
Turn left.
Or if you have Discord. So, I guess I would ask Chocobo, you said you got into politics around 2020. Are you late into politics, or are you younger than I remember from our previous conversations? Are you a Zoomer? Were you born this century? We are on a long ass trip from east side of Washington State all the way down to the far east side of New Mexico.
Turn left.
Let's see here. Am I getting dinged for running a red light? No. I'm definitely a boomer. Wait, spider on my desk? Oh no, spider! Not the spoder. Anything but the spoder. So you're a boomer, but you managed to hold off on politics for a long period of time? That's interesting. Like I kind of alluded to earlier, I ended up getting into politics because I was wrong about politics. For example, okay, me being wrong about politics. I didn't know at the time that our reason for getting into the Iraq War was, bad. Because the way the news media spun everything, it was talking about how Saddam Hussein was a bad guy, and how he clearly was a problem, and it's all in relation to 9/11, and how he has weapons of mass destruction, yada yada, all that stuff. Okay, so Saddam Hussein is a bad or was a bad guy. That part is true. He didn't have any weapons of mass destruction, and him and the other country we attacked, Afghanistan, didn't have anything to do with the events of 9/11. They were terrorists, and the terrorists... I don't remember where the terrorists are from, actually. I think the terrorists are from Saudi Arabia. I don't think they were from Afghanistan. I wish I could say that with more certainty now, but like that's just to go show you, like, I started my venture into understanding politics by not understanding politics, which I think is a lot of how people learn things, by finding out they're wrong about stuff. And if you have an inquisitive mind, finding out why you were wrong about it.
Keep left and then turn left.
You were in middle school when 9/11 happened? Well then, wait. Hold on,
Turn left.
I'm getting mixed signals here. That's what I thought. So you're not a boomer. You might be... Wait. Gen XYZ. So I be Y, I'm millennial. So you... Oh, so you are Zoomer. Wait, hold on, wait. What's the generation after Z? You're not that, but I mean, like... I just realized that we have an entire generation. I guess they're not old enough to get a title yet. But Gen Z is like 1995 and after, right? Something like that? In any event, you were 32 makes things easier? Oh, okay. I'm bad at math. 1 second. So you are 9 years younger than me, so... Oh, so you're a millennial. You're a millennial. My sister's a millennial. You are a millennial. My little sister is 10 years younger than I am. Yeah, So yeah, I got into politics by being wrong about politics. And wanting to... And not just that, but like something that Donald Trump doesn't have, which is curiosity. Because I want to know things, and I want to be knowledgeable, and I want to learn things, and I want to be right. Like, but there's a difference between wanting to be right and believing you're always right, which is the important distinction. If you don't have a certain curiosity about going and finding things out, then you're gonna keep not knowing things, which I think a lot of people like don't understand, that there are so many millennials and Zoomers after us that are better informed about politics than their parents and their grandparents, and they get really offended when you point that out. But like, statistically speaking, if you find one of us that's interested in politics, we are better informed than they are. And now granted, they're going to know their own timetable better, like the stuff that happened during their lives. But shit that went wrong in my life started going wrong around the time I was born. Like, most of everything that's wrong today can be largely traced back to something Ronald Reagan did, who I believe was elected the year I was born. I think he was 81. That sounds right. Or not, well, I guess I wouldn't be elected, would it? That would be... took office the year I was born. Was so ignorant of politics prior to 2020, Chocobo says, 1 second, taking a curve a little fast with a vote, that I frequently forgot Obama was still president, whether or not we were still at war. Well, to make it easier on you, Chocobo, if you look back through American history, I believe there is a 3-year window or recently that we haven't been at war, and when I say recently, I mean just before I was born, and I think 12 years total. You can pretty much assume that America is always at war. We've always got troops in some country that probably doesn't want us there. Like, you can be pretty reassured we're always at war. But as far as Obama being president, look, I had people who I knew personally who would argue that the last time the economy crashed was, I mean, before this last time under Trump, the last time that the stock market crashed was under Obama. The last time before 2021 that the stock market crashed happened while Obama and McCain were running for president. So Obama wasn't president yet, and John McCain said the foundations of the economy are strong on television, and then like 2 days later, the bottom fell out of the stock market. So no, the stock market didn't crash while Obama was president, and I was like, what is wrong with you? Why would you think that? Oh man. But then again, I guess the true reason why would you think that is that they live in South Carolina. South Carolina is a red state. And it upsets me so. It upsets me that we have such a weird anti-progress dandy as Lindsey Graham as a senator from our state. But you know what? We also had one of the absolutely most racist, oldest living senators in Strom Thurmond. I think he was 102 when he died. So, yeah. He holds the record in the Senate for the longest speaking filibuster. Which would be something you could almost be proud of if he wasn't such a giant racist. Was that a Welcome to Montana sign? I feel like I'm gonna double check my my map again in a second here. Okay, we got... Also, let's pay attention. We have an urgent delivery, so we do need to be speeding a little bit. We have 58 hours to make a 24-hour road trip. 24 hours means we'll probably make 4 sleeping situations. Please pull in for way. Okay. Where? Oh god, it's in the middle. It's in the middle. There is often a cop parked at these, so I can't go very fast.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Okay. So 24. Let's assume 4 resting periods. So 3 times 24 is 32. So I have 56... Okay, so hold on. I have 58 hours to make a 56-hour road trip. That is not promising. So we're going to have to cut this a little bit close and hope for no delays. Maybe cut across some lawns. $7,007 by Joseph S. And to answer your earlier question, most of my art isn't really Twitch friendly. That sounds like the type of art I keep trying to get into because it pays good money. Is it the type of art that isn't Twitch friendly and pays good money, Chocobo? Because that sounds like the type of art I want to be doing to make money. Is that the type of art we're talking about? It pays good money. Yeah, okay. But not if you're as slow as I am. Okay, well, you're not as slow as I am. I have managed to complete approximately 1 picture every 5 years for the last 15 years. So that's pretty slow. That's pretty slow, I would say. I hope a lot of this trip is going to be on the highway because I need to be going faster than recommended. Okay. Okay, we want to be going just below making the little alert go off. Chocobo says, in fairness, the longest I've ever taken on a project was 2 years. Well, okay. It didn't take me 5 years to draw. In fact, I almost never pick up a drawing I don't finish, finish creating. But it's like every 5 years I find enough energy or power to create one image of artwork. That picture I show of Huntermun, the last one with the Huntermun Reborn, that I've shown on the server a few times. That's like 2018 or something. Man. What it really comes down to is nobody commissioned me at the time that I was able to crank out things that would be good for commission. And I've just gotten used to, like, unfortunately my art is one of those things that costs me time and doesn't make me anything. Like here on Twitch, technically speaking, I'm making like pennies for the ad breaks. So that's something, right? I just realized this trip might be long enough that I might need to split it into 3 recordings. We're getting some frame rate stutters to 31. I think it's safe for me to ask, Chocobo, do you draw anthropomorphic characters? Or are you drawing people? Because I'm going with some assumptions here, being that you are doing art that isn't safe for Twitch and makes you money. Whoops, traveling over the lane. Oops. Gotta figure out a good time to glance over at chat. It's been a while, but I think it originally came to this channel because they had the furry tag. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to the tags. The Twitch tags have got kind of obliterated. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I did not know you originally came to the channel for furry stuff. I actually thought you came because of JRPGs. I think I was playing Breath of Fire at the time. Do you have a fursona? This is a conversation I've had with more than a few people on this channel at this point, so you don't have to feel weird about it. You also don't have to answer if you don't feel like it. Right, that too. Yeah, I think it was Breath of Fire 1 or Shining Force, or might have been Final Fantasy 7. The fastest game I've ever uninstalled after 100%ing it. I was like, yep, I did that. I can say I did it. I have achievements to prove I did it, and I'm done. Oh, hey, I can go faster now. Theoretically speaking. While on traveling next to another truck, making some income for $1,000. I can't seem to speed up. Oh, I'm at the top of my gear. Haven't seen any deer going across the road just yet. The other benefit to if you showed up in voice chat would be I don't have to pick a moment to be able to read the chat. Okay. It was actually Breath of Fire 1. I think you had... Whoops. I think you had a mod or something for it, or the actual achievement plugin. I don't know about an achievement plugin, but, yeah, I was playing, Breath of Fire Improved, because it was supposed to level out the leveling system and stuff like that, and make things a little bit more, viable. Your fursona is actually a wallaby? Or the closest I have to a fursona. I'm trying to remember. Wallaby is... Wallaby. They're little mammals, and... not to be confused with an ottsel. I'm pretty sure an ottsel is what Daxter is. It's just a small kangaroo. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, neat. Are you a micro, or are you normal sized? do 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 do. Okay. I don't know if I can do this delivery.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I gotta, like, not slow down for lots of things. 1 second, we are about to take an off-ramp
Right.
way too fast. 30? You recommend 30? Glad there wasn't a vehicle there. Is that a cop? Normal size, but I've been around the block. So you may have been small at some point. I can understand that. I'm big into transformations, so while I do not normally play myself in roleplay, like I don't play myself in roleplay. The characters I do play have been in a lot of different forms. Though honestly, I don't think I've ever been micro. Or I've been macro one time, and that was to save a city from a kaiju. Okay, in my defense, I was macro once, saved a city from a kaiju. But I do not tend to roleplay as Huntermun. I am a role player, so I have many characters. Did you by chance vote for Breath of Fire 2 for me to finish Breath of Fire 2? Because Breath of Fire 2, retranslated is what I'm calling it, is really good, and I feel very guilty that I haven't gotten back to it recently. Is that a cop car up ahead? Or no, just the top of that car is pixelating, jumping back and forth for some reason. If it's not like Silenced by the Commissioner, might I ask what you're drawing right now? What image are you creating? Are you Chocobo Dream on various websites, or are you some other name that I don't know if I'm like, maybe I already follow you and I don't even know. There is a plane stopped on the highway. Well, stopped is a strong term. Looks more like downed. There's a plane downed on the highway. Let's see. 8 hours until rest. Don't use this name elsewhere, and a lot of the stuff I currently get paid to draw is rubber stuff. Oh, latex and stuff like that? That's cool. Not exactly my thing, but there are actually very few things that I'm not, at least remotely interested in, I guess I'll say. There are very few of the, image, situations, how to say, works of art. There are very few, not genres, varieties of furry art that I'm not at least somewhat interested in. There's very few of them that I'm like, no, not that. Very few. I don't use, let's see here. Also, think you voted for Breath of Fire 3? Well, Breath of Fire 3 is actually Breath of Fire 2 and 3. On the current poll, it is for me to finish 2 and start and hopefully finish 3. And if there's anything you want me to do in 3, you can always you could use your suggestion blank to suggest it if you wanted. But it is my intention to try and play the worldwide game of Tag, which I don't know if I've ever completed in the game. It's not all I want, but it's an easy audience. Ah, see, there you go. If it's not really what you want, but you're doing it for the monies, you have gotten a little taste of audience capture. They're like, hey, I like your rubber stuff. I want more rubber stuff. Here's money. Make me rubber stuff. And you're like, well, it's not money, really my thing. But money's kind of my thing, so I do the thing. And I get that. If I had something that suddenly made me money, I would definitely be down to doing more of it, even if it wasn't necessarily the thing I was the most hyped about doing. You know what? I'm gonna call it out right now. American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator, very, very popular with a certain audience on Twitch that will give me follows. But as much as I find them very chill games to play, I find them a little bit anxiety-inducing because I have to perform and have more dialogue more often. That's why I've started doing the thing where I'm like chilling out listening to the news, because like these games will get you views, and they will get you views at all times of days, kind of like Stellaris, except Stellaris I can be like really invested what I'm doing. Hey, vote completed. Nice. I will check it at the... What time have I got here? Probably the next rest area? Maybe the rest area. Well, yeah, probably the next rest area. Well, actually, how long have I been making these recordings? We'll figure it out. I will look between a recording session. Not gonna pretend like I... Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. There's more dodging. Hey, we're in Idaho now. We're in our third state of whatever I said at the start. 5 or 6 states. There's so many curves and so many big trucks, Chocobo. Give me a second. Driver Lennart made me $1,000. Nice. Okay. God, now I've got to pass 3 trucks at one time. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you. Pressure. So much pressure. Okay. I think this is kind of a straightaway. Alright. I'm not gonna pretend I don't like police pull into vehicle inspection. Oh shit. Is that it?
Recomputing.
Alright, I'll have the way station to check. Okay. No, I'm gonna pretend I don't like it, but I like everything. Ah, you like everything. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I have an urgent delivery. This boat must reach its rich person on time. Of course, if I don't slow down, there's gonna be like a cop sitting over here and they're gonna ding me. Don't want to sabotage your potential views by talking about this stuff, though? Well, no, Chocobo, you're the view. You're the important one here, okay? I want you to be reassured, like... First of all, nobody is watching this game on, Nobody's watching this game on YouTube. Everybody's watching it on Twitch. So don't worry about the people who are watching it later. Okay? So that's one thing. And the other thing is...
Get ready to turn right.
I'm here to have a interaction in live standing with a person who is actually present. And as much as I want to entertain all the people later, in the moment, you're more important because you're here. So I'm talking with you. So there are very few topics I would consider off the table, and I can't think of any of them right now. So, and I like politics. I like talking about politics. Our politics are... Oh god, oh god, oh god, that was a little closer than I meant it to be, and I think it was a cop.
Turn right.
So don't worry about the potential viewage. Like, you are the viewer. You are the viewer. Let's get back up to speed. How much time until we need to make a rest? 6 hours. We also don't want to get dinged for driving while sleeping, and we also don't want to get drowsy. We also don't want to be sleeping while we're driving, is what I'm saying. Alright. Let's see where we want to plan our stop. I'm going to say right here.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. I mean, I've already offered to have you in voice chat so that you can, you know, free up your hands for being able to do more drawing. Oh man, $12,000. We're making money. I think the snowballing is beginning. Do you think you're good at this talking thing, though? I hope your audience reaches wherever you want it to be. Wait, I missed. What? Wait, I think. I hope your audience reaches wherever you want it to be. Well, I mean, I hope so too. Oh, I just realized I've lost some followers today. What the heck? Oh, it must have been the hateful guys got who we had to like ban. They were still listed as being followers even though they probably weren't. So that's probably who they were. Also, I think you missed it the other night when I was playing Stray. Some guys showed up on stream and spoiled the ending right before we got to it. Think it'd be worse at voice chat, honestly? Alright, whatever works for you. No pressure. No pressure at all. I just know that whenever I'm trying to draw, when I've got some friend who's talking with me in Discord or something in text, like, I can't... Whenever I try and draw, I can't get anything done because I keep moving my hand from pencil to keyboard, back to pencil, and, like, I lose my flow. Which is totally my fault, not their fault, but at the same time, I'm bad at balancing that. Okay, what are we looking at here? Bum 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 bum. Okay. We're only at the half-hour mark. But that's on one rest. And I paused a bunch of times, so... Yeah, I'm not really sure how to cut up these episodes. Spoiling stuff intentionally is like social reject stuff? Right, yeah. They didn't just spoil stuff, right? They, their screen name was the spoiler. Their screen name was a... Hold on, that might be a little soon. That's a little soon. I can put that off a little longer. Their screen name was the spoiler, so just them re-entering the chat and me almost reading their name on screen was going to be spoiler. We're gonna go over here. So anybody who was watching live or later on that VOD, hopefully I will remember... Hopefully I will remember to, like, use what little editing power I have. $26,000! Jeez, who was that? Driver Merrick. Way to go, Merrick. Rock on, damn. That was good money. So their account was created like, well, they had two accounts. One was like 13 minutes earlier, one was like 23 minutes earlier when it happened. And they were clearly just jumping around between various streams of people who were playing the game, spoiling the ending of the game by showing up in chat. So, and at one point I was like, wow, you're a little bitch, aren't you? You're a little fucker. And they started to talk back to me, and I was like, no, we're in the middle of banning you right now. You're going to be banned. Like, what? Come on, man. I was like, yeah. And then they got banned. And I was like, yeah. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's when I said it the other night. Because it was absolutely true. Like, what the hell? What'd you think was going to happen? That, like, you're going to show up in a stream, a streamer who cares a lot about story stuff, even if sometimes I'm having trouble keeping track of it now with my bad memory because of all my sleeping conditions. But putting that aside, I care a lot about story stuff. You're going to show up in that streamer's chat and potentially ruin the game not just for her, but for anybody who's watching her stream, or watching later on the YouTube VOD if I forget to take it out. Like, no. Fuck you. Ass. You're gone. You're gonzo. It's over. And I remember saying at the time, yeah, I bet you've only had this account for a couple of minutes because this is all you're doing. You're just trolling for fun. And then Molly, who was in chat, she's like, yep, account created 13 minutes ago. I'm like, yep, there you go. You're just doing this to do it. This is exactly what you wanted. So play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Oh man, we're getting to that Euro Truck amount where I've got so many employees that they're all making decent money that maybe every time I'm doing like a run for an hour or something, I'll be able to start affording new stuff. Okay, here, do I want to stop now? 4 hours. I'm miscalculating exactly where I need to stop, but if I don't stop there, I have to stop there or there. I don't think I can make it that far. Let's see here. Can I get it under 2 hours, though? Let's see if they want me to take the way station. If they want me to take the way station, then maybe I'll... No, I won't rest. Income for $9,000. You can bypass the nearby way station. Okay, then we will. We will bypass the nearest way station. Four and a half hours, so I really need to rest. I'm trying to get it so I can fit the next sleeping segment into, like, split it in two. Also, I might be trying to eke out a little bit for this first recording, for the YouTubes. You've slowed me down greatly. It's America. I somehow avoided having Endgame spoiled for me when it was new. The only way I can avoid spoilers on Marvel movies is to... Well, actually, I take that back because I'm doing pretty good on Thor right now. That is not an invitation, if anybody might be watching. Usually on Marvel movies, I basically stop looking at social media or being prepared to scroll for like the 48 hours before a movie is actually out, because some people get early showings, some people go Thursday nights, and then until the pandemic, I've always tried to like get it opening weekend. But that's because in my very formative years, I went to an absolutely raunchous, like, out of control midnight showing of a movie that I really wanted to see, and it was an amazingly fun experience, and I love doing that. Oh, hold on. 3 hours. Can I make it to the next thing? I think I can't. I think I gotta pull over.
Go straight on.
Can I just pull across? That'd be really nice. Yeah, I can just pull here. I will. We're in the morning. And for anybody who's watching later on YouTube, I'd like to thank you for watching. This has been American Truck Simulator, and I've been Huntermun, and I will see you in the future.